Alright. Alright. Hi. Look, there's the music. Oh man. Oh man. What a couple of weeks. That's all I can say. Summer kind of sucks. You know what? I should probably also change the game screen. We get this in color. Unfortunately, the game mutes in the background, and I haven't found anything in that regard. There's no setting for it, which is a bit of a shame. That is always the one complaint I really have about games on PC. That a lot of them do not have a setting for muting and pausing in the background. They usually just do. Which it's not even that it's full screen or anything. Like even in window mode it doesn't work, so I have it on full screen. It pauses other way. It's a bit of a shame. But nonetheless, there seems to be a fully voice-acted point-and-click adventure. The last one I did was... Kenneth? God. I'm hoping it's not Techno-Babylon. I think that was 5 years ago. I think I replayed something sometime after that. Pretty sure I did Sam & Max Hit the Road at some point after that. Yeah, the last 3 or 4 years. I don't think I did a single point-and-click adventure during the pandemic. So, changing that. And there actually is a starting cutscene, which I haven't watched. I know, it's like 2-3 sentences at the start that I heard, and then I skipped it. Just to check a couple of things, but actually, hold on. Yeah, speech is a lot higher. Let's get that a bit further up as well. It seems a bit quiet on OBS. Well, let's go have a quick look at the opening cutscene. Because it's... What even?
Brothers and sisters, settle! Settle! I come to you this day with great news! My starry disciples, our search is nearly complete! For decades we've toiled and scoured and fished about this wretched continent for that ever-elusive tome, the Grimoire Eternus, the book to end all books, the storied and long-fabled...
The Necronomicon!
Yes, Sister Halo, that's the one. Next time, maybe you let the actual cult leader speak its eternally horrible name, yeah? Thank you. The Necronomicon! Yes! No doubt some among you have questioned its very existence. Our search has been wide and our labor great, with as yet no return. Well, brothers and sisters, it may be that we have come upon its actual location. Brother Bright. Gregory, we talked about this, man. This night, brothers and sisters, our men
And women?
and women are on their way to retrieve that tome as we speak. Is this not what we've been looking for since our establishment is a legitimate death cult?
Yes!
Is it not in our official membership charter?
Yes!
Is it not we who should be the first and only to lay our hands upon it?
Yes!
Shall we let the abominable butcher or other lesser cults get their stinking paws on our glorious bounty now that it is so closely within our reach?
Yes!
No! And with the Necronomicon finally in our hands, nothing will stop the Haunter from regaining his true form. No end to the work! No end to the work!
So where is it?
We have found him, brothers and sisters. The man who will lead us to it. We have found him, and we watch. We watch.
Amazing. Hi, A-Pop. You know, the monologuing, or it's not even really monologuing. The one long message occasionally happens, but otherwise you don't talk that much. Come on. Which makes the messages all the better. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, that's the actual intro cutscene to this game. I only watched, again, like I heard 2 or 3 of the sentences before I skipped. So I wasn't even entirely sure how that was gonna go, but that is freaking amazing. So let's just start a new game and see what else is gonna throw at us.
Read all about it, sir. Hurricane Herbert, storm of the century.
A storm. That's the least of my worries. Change. Everything's changing. Always changing. What's a Joe supposed to do? You take a new case and it's all you can do to be prepared for whatever it throws your way. The only thing you can know is whatever it's tossed at you won't make any kind of sense butt up against the last thing. It's the change, you see. I've been hired to locate some kind of ancient book. Supposed to have inside of it the kind of stuff makes a Joe's guts turn salt and sallow. Real type mystical mumbo jumbo, which I guess explains the weirdo cults popping up all over Darkham. You know something's left of center when the folks hiring you want to keep themselves all secret-like. Cash is cash, though, and I could really use the milk. That something doesn't change. Put some weight on my man in rare and forbiddens. The kind of pressure makes a Joe's stomach jackflip, and he points me at this dark and ancient library. Dark and ancient? Huh. What's not dark and ancient in Darkham? Man. Most times, the new is just as bad as the old. Sometimes worse.
Hi Zap, how you doing? Ah, fucking hell. Cat! This game is off to a very good start with those 2 cutscenes.
Well, here it is. Miskatonic Library. Not the, friendliest place in town. And this town and friendly ain't even in the same zip code.
It is kind of Grim Fandango. I see what you mean, and yeah, it's kind of there. It's kind of zany. It does remind me a bit of Sam & Max as well. Like I said earlier, I think Sam & Max Hit the Road was the last point-and-click adventure that I streamed. And that has been a few years ago, and I grew up with that game. Like, that's actually one of those things that I really grew up with. I think that this has potential to land up there. Ooh. Ooh.
Darkham. Horrible hellhole. Never thought I'd stick around when I came here 23 years ago. She was local, young and unstable, and I was probably too much to handle. Then she left me with an empty bottle of 81 proof and a broken heart. My gut instinct was telling me I could look at everything a second time, glean extra information that might be useful. Or not.
That sounds like alcohol poisoning or pill abuse. Oof.
Not nearly as badly lit as the name would suggest, but more than compensating on the creepy scale.
I do like that it's fully voice acted. Big plus.
Surprisingly colorful here and there, but I didn't let that fool me. The town had been bubbling with occult activity for a while, and I was about to look deep into it. Looks like some kind of gargoyle, swallowed almost whole by those dead vines. There's tiny graffiti on it. Stay in school.
I guess it's an advice column.
Oh my fucking god, you did not. Oh! Well played. Well fucking played.
You know, they really have a vegetation problem out here. Crescent moon, shining down on the horrid husk of a town that is Darkham. Maybe I could use somebody, but this gargoyle ain't it.
Okay, so I can actually reach it. I guess there's nothing to do but go in. Hello? Oh, he's the... Okay.
They really went out of their way to make this place as creepy as possible.
I mean, look at the fucking window.
Rows and rows of moldy old books. For some reason, they seem particularly unattractive.
Also, I really like the, you know, usual idea of hold the button you can see everything you can interact with. Because the pixel hunt in the old point-and-click adventures from the 90s was usually the least fun part.
That's where folks get strange, ancient diseases by flipping the wrong pages with their bare fingers. It's a dusty old book. Its title's really hard to read. It's the popular book section. Apparently, all Daniel Maroon novels. You know, Vatican mysteries and all that.
Oh. Pixel hunts on Neopets. Are you ready to do it again? Considering that Neopets now has new management, ownership, whatever?
It's like that strange, tentacled beast is watching me.
Poor Pop. I hit on your PTSD, didn't I?
That desk is literally blocking my access to knowledge. If my detective cylinders aren't misfiring, that's gotta be the librarian.
I have never played Neopets. I'm pretty sure that was after my time. But also, I don't know what to make of it. I don't think that would be something that I really can get into nowadays.
Evening.
Good evening, sir.
So, how's things in the library business?
You know, can't complain. It's a living.
Those electronic books hitting you folks hard these days?
Nah, not really. People don't tend to read much at all anymore, so it's all the same to us.
Oof.
I
I feel called out.
Interesting library you got here. Is it old?
Yeah, pretty old.
It's old, huh? How old?
Like really, really old. You might even say it's ancient.
Ancient, huh? How ancient?
It was established by one Jeremiah Orn in, 18... A really, really long time ago.
Huh. Thanks for the info.
Sure.
Yeah, the year 18.
The name's Ktype. Don Archetype. Here to see about a book.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah. It's called the Necronomicon. Do you have it?
Oh, that book. Yeah. Let me check. Yeah, they're all lent. All versions of it.
There's more than one?
Why, sure. You've got your, Oh, wait. You're talking about the real Necronomicon, aren't you? Yeah, no, sorry. That doesn't actually exist.
Doesn't exist, huh? My employer seems to think otherwise.
An ancient grimoire full of arcane writings that could summon powerful demonic entities and potentially fold reality onto itself? We don't really carry that kind of stuff here. Chances are, it's nothing but a myth, Mr. Ktype.
See, I was trying to figure out what kind of joke his name was. And I'm glad that he says it out loud, because the archetype I would not have caught.
Aren't you a bit young to be a librarian?
Look, I can tell you come from a different era, but between you and me, that's straight up ageist.
Oh, really? And that, different era business ain't?
Touché, Mr. Katype. I'm a student, it's a job, it's quiet, it pays the bills.
Aren't you a bit too old to be a student?
I like the cut of your jib. That's something your type would say, right?
My type? Now look here, son.
There it is again.
Ugh. You, wouldn't happen to be intentionally trying to conceal it from me, would you?
I'm just a librarian, sir. As far as I know, the real Necronomicon is a myth. Sorry to disappoint you. You haven't been the first to come and ask about it, and you probably won't be the last. Definitely our most popular and existent book.
Who else has been interested in it?
Everyone, from excitable teenagers to these freaky cultist types that seem to crop up everywhere in the last few months. And just when you thought Darkham couldn't get any weirder, these clowns come along and prove you so wrong.
Nah, I can see how it gets a bit blurry when your eyes are not really playing along. Also, speaking of Grim Fandango, does this count? Also, is that Jake the dog? It is Jake the dog, right? I only watched the first episode of Adventure Time. It wasn't for me. Honestly, it's a really interesting art style and it really suits the setting of the game. But it does all blend together a bit. It's a lot of details and it's actually really well done because of it. Also, the one thing I want to know is, will there be a Army of Darkness reference when we do find the Necronomicon and pick it up? Why, thank you. I worked on it myself.
What can you tell me about these cultists?
They come in all shapes and sizes. Can't really tell them apart. I mean, it's not like they waltz in here dressed up in ceremonial robes or anything, but you can tell from the way they speak, they're not all there.
No such thing as the Necronomicon, you say? Mind if I, snoop around your collections a little while?
I don't mind personally. You'd have to talk to Mr. Orn about the rare books department, though. At the moment, he's really busy with some new arrivals upstairs, so you'd have to wait a while. But, sir, waste of time, really. That book is just a legend. An ugly, ugly legend.
I didn't catch your name, Mr.
Kerwin. Buzz Kerwin.
That's an interesting surname, and an accent that I can't quite place.
Yeah, I'm half Romanian. My mom was born in Transylvania. I kept her family name because it sounds cool, you know?
Never get teased because of that?
No. For Buzz, on the other hand, plenty.
All right, Mr. Kerwin. I guess I'll have to wait.
As expected. Cultist with a bomb? Was it just... No. I do like the practice of just... Sources hinted the Necronomicon hiding in plain sight inside the Miskatonic library. Applying that side remains to be seen. Gotta look into it ASAP.
There's a thing on the doorstep there. Looks like a package.
Looking through the people. I do also enjoy that it's like... That's just... middle click.
It's this thing I found on the library's doorstep. Looks like a package of some sort.
I guess...
It's this thing...
Oh. Okay, the other thing is right click. Hey Buzz! I got a thing for you.
I found this thing on the doorstep. Were you expecting a package?
No, not really. Let's see it. There's a note here. Oh, it's for you.
For me? What does it say?
Too long have you meddled in our business, K-type. Here's your chance at a bright future for a change. Muhahahaha. Is it me or is this thing ticking?
It is.
Mr. K-type!
Dun dun dun!
He's gone.
Well.
Was that you making all that racket, Kerwin?
No, Mr. Orange, sir. Someone set up a bomb in here. I was about to call the police.
Nonsense! You call this a bomb? You should have seen Dresden, son. Now that was some firepower right there. Clean up a little, will ya?
What the fuck?
Okay, sir.
Oh.
It's Mr. K-type's shoe. Well, I feel like I should call him Don now that we've been through this together. It's Don's shoe.
Give me just a second, please. There we go. Sorry. We got a shoe.
Well, at least that thing took some damage. I think it's a little loose now. There's a weird glow emanating from behind it. What the?
Oh, yeah, in plain sight. So we take the shoe.
I just realized how long I've actually wanted to do this. Don sends his regards, ugly.
The book is confused.
Is this what Don was after? This looks nothing like the other editions. Creep factor just went up 200%. Who'd hide it up there and why? You're coming with me, weird book.
The actual Necronomicon.
I never thought I'd actually say this, but the Necronomicon feels weird in my pants. Oh boy, what an evening. Think, Buzz, think. Don's been kidnapped. The police are a bunch of corrupt and incompetent tools. What do I do? Well, Orn can close up for the night. Things are way too messed up to stick around. The best thing to do is retreat to the bus cave, clear my head, and see what this strange book is all about.
Gary!
Okay, safely home. What the hell was all that about? Is this really happening? Am I really talking out loud to myself? What is this book? God, I need to stop talking to myself. I sound crazy. Kitty, should I open this thing and see what's written in it? What do you say? You're a lot of help. Okay, might as well take a peek. Yeah, Kashaptu zi dinger kampa per Adonai Methatron.
Methatron?
What the? This is genuinely becoming really scary now, and I'm all alone.
Oh no, the cat is here.
What do I do, kitty? God, I wish you could talk back for once.
Ow. Magic.
Okay, I know I've been saying everything felt weird before, but that was really, really weird. Something feels very different now.
As much as I hate agreeing with you, something does feel very different now.
I know, right? Maybe reading that out loud wasn't such a good idea, huh?
It sure seems so.
Right? I mean... Whoa, wait. Are you actually talking back to me?
Took you a while, huh? I feel like we were in a much more productive place a few moments ago. You know, analyzing the situation. Maybe working toward a solution?
You talk.
I stand corrected. You seem to have a firm grip on the situation.
But how?
You just read an incantation and then wished out loud that I could talk back. So...
This is wrong. This can't be happening. This is wrong. Wait, I know. I'll just find the spell or whatever it is and reread it and reverse this. That should work, right?
You're not really expecting any kind of relevant answer from me, are you?
Right? I mean... Oh, what the... It's gone. I can't find it anywhere.
Oh.
This was definitely the page I read it from, but there's different text on it now. What the... Should I read it out loud? Wait, sorry. I wasn't considering your point of view here. Do you want to be a...
Talking cat? Please don't take this the wrong way, but that's a resounding and definitive no. I just don't want your kind of problems, man. My deal is sleeping, eating, and generally being decorative.
I can get behind that. Okay, here goes.
Let's see. Which one would we like? Shinu Limutama Anaku Lil Bluey Zidingira Anakanpa? Rapmi Loyak Z Ishtari Kanpa. They all have Kampa at the end, okay. Lago del Berigo Baga Kampa. Let's do Rapmi.
Rabmi lo yak zi ishtari kampa. I wish Kitty would go back to normal. Did it work?
Darn it, can't even meow right anymore. I think it's safe to say it hasn't.
Oh boy, this is a problem. By the way, Kitty, nice to meet you.
We've known each other for years, dude.
Kitty, is that what I call you?
Haven't you been doing it for years already? Dumbest name possible if you ask me, but I don't care either way. I don't need one.
So, are you gonna stick around?
No, I'm gonna walk the earth like Caine in Kung Fu. You'll stick around and undo this. You really think I want to be like you for the rest of my life?
Oh
That's
shit.
Gotta be racist or something.
We're not even the same species. We need to find a way to reverse this, so get to thinking.
Yeah, you're right. I'm on it.
That is amazing.
My tablet. It's been charging for 2 days now. I don't think I'll bother her about it.
Oh, you can actually ask?
No use. It's dead.
Ow, wow. So,
It's Kitty, my cat. She talks now.
Your cat?
Just a figure of speech.
oh, that's a mad cat.
Kitty, this might be a weird thing to ask, but remember when I brought lady friends home?
Yeah, those were rare enough occasions that I can remember. Oh, I see where you're going with this. I have no interest in that. All the kissy sounds are just... ugh. I'd tune them out.
Good to know.
What's a bit harder to tune out are the audio-olfactory clues to how your digestive system works. Or, rather, does so poorly.
What?
Ugh, just don't fart around me anymore, okay?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Let's see.
That's Kitty, my, Kitty. Yeah, I know, not the most imaginative name.
Totally understandable.
Really?
Yes, really. If I were called Buzz, I'd be reluctant to get creative when naming anyone, too.
Touché, pussycat.
Oof.
It's an embarrassing baby picture. Move on.
Nah, I don't need it.
You have anything else back here? No. That looks like a broken mirror.
That's Ron Dilbert.
You did not. Oh my god. You did. Okay.
Never pay more than $20 for a computer game.
That, my friends, is a reference to the original Monkey Island, made by Ron Gilbert. That's not what I was expecting, but I'll take it.
Ron can't help us now.
That is beautiful.
They're not toys, okay? I don't play with them.
Well,
I don't like this new situation at all.
please don't drag me into your immaturity.
You remind me just a bit of Widget.
Completely useless right now. Scenic Transylvania. That's where my roots are.
Yeah, pretty. Let's move on.
I'll try
Someday
everything.
soon, I hope.
Because I want to know what else is going to happen here.
That's our tiny fridge.
That is that it had that size of a fridge when I moved in here. That thing broke down.
Nah, I can open it myself. Hey, it's not completely empty.
Is there one can of Dr. Fisher?
It's a can of Dr. Fisher, produced exclusively with fish materia water. That ensures my lips will never go anywhere near it. She's not into sodas.
Have you asked her?
Gonna grab this. It's our oven. I'm deathly afraid of it. Long story. Hey, kitty, think you can open that oven for me real quick and take a peek inside?
Sure thing, boss. As soon as I grow opposable thumbs, you're gonna have to man up and do it yourself. Come on, Buzz. You can do it, dude.
I can?
Yeah, it's just fear. Stupid fear.
Yes! And fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger.
Oh my god.
Anger?
Open the damn oven, Kerwin!
Yeah, yes, yep. I did it! Hey, and there's Lemon's key. Oh, and there's a cookie in here. A suspicious one.
Do we get the cookie? Accept this cookie. Yes.
I think I'll take it, you know, for sustenance.
Ugh, I would not recommend you eat that.
I'll take it either way. Very suspicious cookie. Effects remain to be determined.
Yeah, that's not a cookie anymore.
It's our one and only treasured lighter.
Get it yourself. You're the one with opposable thumbs.
Gonna grab this for a while.
I just want to hear the dialogue, so I have to try every single thing.
That's been there since Lemon left for that esoteric retreat. I'm frankly afraid to touch it.
Ew.
Not on your life, buddy.
I got my fill of suspicious sweets.
Seriously, it's... Oh, that is Lemon's room. Okay.
Lemon's locked the door when he left for that esoteric retreat, and of course he has no phone signal or internet. Great.
There we go. Minuscule guitar thing. Yep. You mean a ukulele? Maybe?
It's one of those tiny cute guitars.
Hi, Mikey. Hope you're doing well.
I don't think she'd be inclined to play that thing. Oh no, my band days are long gone.
Incense stick.
Of all things whose purpose is to be lit up, this one scares me the least.
Do I look like a lighter to you?
Ow!
I can't just snap my fingers.
No, I should skip that.
I can't just snap my fingers and produce fire, unfortunately.
And it's what the lighter is for. I don't know why we're lighting it, but here we go.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, that's gaudy. Hey, looks like there's something under this.
Move it yourself, Buzz.
What do you know? A pair of scissors.
Wonderful.
It's a book Lemon left open. Well, let's see here. Page on the left says, a compass is a magnetized pin floating in a solution. It's not the 1700s anymore, Lemon. Jeez, what a Luddite.
I am reminded of General Ludd in the Blacklist. I think it was General.
No need, I can read it myself. Page on the right says, invisible ink. Use lemon juice to write secret messages on paper. Only you will be able to then read them by bringing the paper close to a source of heat. Note, make that a source of mild heat, not open flame.
Oh. So I need an actual lemon now.
I think it's supposed to be a fertility idol. Kinda scary if you ask me. Primitive or not, I doubt Kitty appreciates art.
Actually, I've been a little into cubism lately.
Snob. We thankfully have no need for it.
Oh, I love this snark.
I have a feeling somewhere inside this horribly over-decorated piece of furniture lies what we're looking for.
What are we looking for besides a blunt on it? That's what I prefer to see it as.
Alright, Kitty, I have a feeling the notebook we're looking for is somewhere inside this locked closet. I can't really think of a way to open it.
Couldn't you just randomly combine some household items into a makeshift key or something?
I'm sure I could, but I was thinking maybe you could shoulder this particular burden.
Let's not make a habit of this. Ugh, this patchouli stink is giving me dizzy spells. Oh, here it is. I haven't done that since I was a kitten. Still got it.
Let's see.
The pages are all blank. What am I missing here?
The lemon.
Let's moderately heat this baby. Yes!
Oh.
It worked. Lemon, one too many cheesy detective novels. All right, Kitty. Now let's see this list here. Woo! I think I got it. How's VG for all your supernatural needs sound? And there's the address. We're practically neighbors.
It's the best option we've got so far.
There's something I'm not sure I mentioned before. This detective that was looking for the Necronomicon, Dawn, got kidnapped right in front of me.
Oh right, you've mentioned it. Let's go.
But we've gotta try and rescue him.
All right. Do you know who kidnapped him?
I guess we have no lead yet.
Lead. Sam Spade over here. You know how you humans always stereotype us as being selfish?
Sorry about that.
Don't be, because in my case, that's exactly how it is. I'm sorry, but I could give a kitten's fluffy tale about your detective friend. My main worry right now is my own predicament. Why didn't you call the police or something?
Oh, Darkham PD, only the most corrupt and despicable organization in town, makes these cultists look like fuzzy bunnies nibbling on baby carrots by comparison. No, we're on our own.
Interesting imagery. Anyway, your friend Don's on his own too. It's a catty-cat world out there.
How about we keep him as objective B, alright?
Whatever makes me A works for me. Let's roll, Marlowe.
I know I already missed one or two references here, but... it's fine.
Alright, Kitty. Looks like we're on a quest together. Any cool battle cry-like words before we embark on it?
I'm a little hungry, and I'm afraid my fur's going to get all matted in these filthy streets. Sorry, you were saying?
I was thinking more like time for, you know, whatever adrenaline-pumping music kids listen to these days.
Time for Bossa Nova.
Let's get on with it.
Rare.
She is very grumpy. She's mad that she now can talk. She doesn't want to be able to talk.
A weird-looking kiddo in the middle of the street.
I'm not scared or anything. I just don't... You talk to her, okay?
Hey, little girl, what are you doing in the street by yourself this late at night?
Hey, big guy. What are you doing disturbing peaceful citizens for no good reason this late at night?
Let me try that again. What's your name, kiddo?
If you must know, it's Priscilla.
Are you sure you don't mean Priscilla?
Do I look like the kind of person who can't correctly pronounce their own name? It's Priscilla! What's your name, smarty pants?
Buzz.
Buzz?
My dad really loved his electric shaver.
Plus accuracy minus indentation. Yay! As the writing is just excellent.
Hey, I was just genuinely concerned.
Well, don't be. Drop my fishy and that sign up there, and Grandma let me come out on the street and try to get it. But I can't reach it!
Alright, settle down. Can't Grandma help you out?
Grandma's been taking her bath for quite a while now. Grandma says we'll go to Fishmas soon. We're just waiting for this big bathtub we ordered to be delivered. Grandma can't go traveling without her new bathtub.
Alright, weird enough.
Is your grandmother a mermaid? Or a siren?
So, you're just, standing there, huh?
People tend to do that in this kind of game.
Yeah, I always wondered about that.
I just like to watch them sitting there, clicking their little lives away.
Well then.
Okay.
Hey, Angelo. Yeah, that's the joke there. Definitely. Hi, River.
Aren't your mom or dad around?
Mom and Dad moved to Fishmith last month. And we'll move there too, soon. But not until I get my fishy!
You know, this just feels wrong somehow.
I'm a dark-haired little girl, standing in the middle of the street at night, holding a doll by the hand. Scared yet?
Scared? Nope. A little bit creeped out by how irresponsible your grandma is, I'll give you that.
This is beautiful. So, that fishy, insidious fish dressed as a human. What?
If they're trying to keep people away from Fishmouth, it's working.
I can climb that thing, no problem. I just don't have a reason to.
Fair.
Fishmouth's own. There, now I'm that one guy in the theater reading the title out loud.
The animations are fantastic. There's also great humor. Like, it's at the start of the chapter, there's a freaking sorry. There's a freaking picture of quote unquote Ron Dilbert. And if you ask Kitty to say something about it, she just says, never pay more than $20 for a game. Which is a reference to the end of the first Monkey Island game. Is it The Secret of Monkey Island? I think it's The Secret of Monkey Island. Okay, can we throw the can at it?
Not a clue why I'd do that.
Because it's whatever.
Ugh, never could stand fish.
We have bigger fish to fry, Buzz.
I see what you did there. It's the door to the fishery.
Male model picture?
Man, that's one attractive dude.
I did say before that there's a certain weird humor to it that reminds me of Sam & Max. Sam & Max was a bit more physical, bordering on brutal at times. No one will ever really got hurt in that sense, but there was like fisticuffs and all that nonsense in it as well.
Get it yourself. You can reach it.
I just want to hear your commentary.
Just to be clear, I'm not picking this up for personal use.
Nobody cares, Buzz. We're in modern times. You can do that if you want to.
That sign keeps popping up all over the place lately.
It doesn't look like it'll snap me back to cathood, Buzz.
Wouldn't know what to do with it.
Hey kid, you want a cookie?
No way.
Aw.
It's a picture of a male model I picked up from the street. The picture, that is.
That clarification is warranted. Hey, Priscilla.
I don't think she cares about this dude.
You sure? You never tried. Oh, this is the way to the library. Okay. We don't want to go there right now. I'm assuming this is our place? Yeah. Why are you coming from the right side? But also...
He's really grumpy.
Oh my god. It's true to handle this grumpy gamer.
That's Ron Dilbert.
Never pay more than $20 for a computer game.
I fucking love that. I really, really do.
Used to be you'd absentmindedly open this door and the whole of Darkham would be flooded.
Really?
Kid A has no use for that walled archway.
Can we do it again? Well, not again, but can we do the thing?
Back then, door. Now, wall.
Huh.
You know, I've never crossed that bridge, and I got there several times.
Let's see, do we have anything else here? Looming tower.
That ominous tower belongs to the local waterworks.
That explains why that door would flood everything.
I could land that fall with my eyes closed. I just don't wanna.
Ah, the sass!
Christopher Valiant Street. Never heard of him.
Christopher Valiant is an okay guy. There, happy?
Who the fuck is?
Thank you for your sacrifice, Christopher Valiant.
Do I need to Google who that is now?
That's Jeremiah Orne, Old Man Orne's ancestor. He's practically the father of the Miskatonic Library. Statues are a new concept to Kitty, but she still doesn't look impressed. Thanks for the post-generational job opportunity, Jerry.
So much to click.
Void Smoker Alley. Never heard of him.
Can I... It looks like they are supposed to be more on it.
Thanks for being a good dude, Void Smoker.
Oh, it's backers, isn't it? I think this was a Kickstarter game.
Here's to aging like a fine wine, Void Smoker.
I think this was actually a Kickstarter game. Those are backers.
It's really weathered, but I think it says, Park gate removed due to blasphemous activities in the area. Hop fence at own peril. We do not refund garments or pay for hospitalization.
I never forgot Mikey, but I have not been in the mood to play one for a long time. And tonight I was like, fuck it, we're gonna do this now.
Kitty can't read.
I'm learning real fast.
Nah, we gotta keep the citizens informed.
Baron Samedi? Okay. It's pronounced Samedi, right? I think. Oh! Come on, make a joke.
They say the guy in charge is a real joker.
Of course.
I hear they've been having a bat problem over there. Nah.
Of fucking course.
Well, it's, the moon.
Hello, ma'am.
It's a nice-looking blonde lady.
They had to. They just had to. I appreciate that.
Nah, it's your chance to talk to a girl.
Oof.
Hey there. Hello?
Approaching lonely women on benches at night, are we? not interested.
I'm sorry, miss, but I feel this strange urge to bother everyone I meet and ask a lot of questions.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry, let me start again. My name's Buzz.
Oh, that's just preposterous.
I have a B-shaped birthmark.
Why? It's I do not know why he told her.
Nice evening we're having, huh?
Really? Why don't you just keep it original and ask for the time?
I think I'm misrepresenting myself here.
Oh, sure.
Gotta run.
So run.
Yeah, +5 charisma is not a lot when you're already in the negatives. Okay, let's ask on the time. That was the
Gotta
only
run.
opportunity.
So run.
Shame.
What do you mean, Somdi who? They haven't been formally introduced.
Can I?
The Baron's not to be trifled with.
Very true.
Aw, look at the cute voodoo dolls. Who would just leave them here?
I'm pretty sure some of you have already spotted the next street sign.
I don't go for dolls. I'm more of a laser pointer girl myself.
These dolls are probably already voodoofied and best left where they are.
Ooh, vegetation? Missed that one.
That's some ominous looking flora right there.
No thanks. I just went recently.
I'm not a weeds guy, thanks.
Can I still maybe use the scissors?
That reminds me of a game. I think it had pirates in it.
Oh, the eye symbol. Right.
People really love plastering eyes everywhere.
It's not real, Buzz. Get a grip, buddy.
Can't, don't wanna.
Okay, who is this?
No idea who this guy is, but his beard looks real tentacly. Statues are a new concept to keep.
Okay.
I want nothing to do with this guy, whoever he is or was.
So kitty and statues, just nothing.
Big D Street. No idea who this guy's either.
Thanks for supporting video games, Big D.
This small window somehow communicates with the interior. How cool is that?
It's a window in a door.
Even she can't squeeze in through there.
Well?
Hello there?
Password?
Swordfish.
Too classic.
Hello there?
Password?
Ken sent me.
Wrong game, my friend.
Hello there?
Password?
Password.
Nice try, buddy.
Even she can't.
Okay.
Unless my eyes betray me, it's a taxi, a yellow one. She's not leaving without me. Plus, we're both broke.
So we can't use the taxi at the moment. But...
Evening.
It sure is.
Get a lot of customers tonight?
Not if you don't move out of the way, I don't.
There's that blonde lady over there.
Oh yeah, brought her here a while ago.
What can you tell me about her?
Man, that sounds creepy as hell. You an investigator or something?
Not yet, but I'm slowly becoming one.
Yeah, sorry. Not gonna say anything, son. Her business is her business.
very good taxi driver. I appreciate him.
Do you know anything about this mysterious building you're parked next to?
Look, kid, it's a taxi, not a guided tour bus.
So about the blonde girl.
Yeah? What's she to you?
I'm her priest, I'm her legal advisor, I'm a friend.
I'm a friend. I'm a little worried about her, so I watch her from afar.
Oh, friend. Right. I happen to have overheard what her name is. You know, tatsy stuff, nothing creepy. Surely you know it too, since you're friends.
I'm having a temporary memory lapse. I'll get back to you on that.
So can we actually figure out her name now?
I'm just curious, did you get the same password I got, or is he cycling them?
Oh, I got. Hey! You can't pull that trick on me, mister.
Gave it a shot. Anyway, I was wondering if you're waiting by this mysterious door.
Oh, did he give you the boot too? He told me I just have to sit for a while and rethink what I wished for my husband.
What did you...
He told you?
The gentleman, dummy.
Oh, of course. So, what'd you wish for your husband?
Why, his untimely, gruesome death, of course.
Of course.
I'm Margot, by the way.
Ah. More charisma, less intimidation.
Nice to meet you, Margot. Can I ask what your husband did to make you homicidal?
Oh, I'm perfectly convinced he's trying to murder me to get my money.
Ouch. Wouldn't it be easier to just divorce or write him out of the will?
No.
Yes, I guess it would be. But what better way of responding to murder than with, well, murder?
She has a point.
I'm never getting married.
Say, you wouldn't happen to be a gun for hire, would you?
I happen to be in anything for hire.
Want to make an easy buck?
Sheesh, I really can't this week. I have this cursed ancient tome and a talking cat to take care of, so,
I get the feeling you're pulling my leg, Buzz.
Oh, you'd know if I did that. I'm a librarian.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Then.
I'm a never.
I'm a go.
Gotta run.
So run.
This game really has good writing. It really does, and it makes me happy. Alright, taxi guy. Do rest well, River. I do hope you can enjoy the game some more. It's a fucking delight. And now you put that word back into my vocabulary, thanks.
So about the blonde girl.
Yeah? What's she to you?
I'm a friend. I'm a little worried about her, so I watch her from afar.
Oh, friend. Right. I happen to have overheard what her name is. You know, tatsy stuff, nothing creepy. Surely you know it too, since you're friends.
Sure. It's my friend Margot.
Huh. Guess you weren't lying. Well, might as well tell you. She dropped something on the back seat when she left, but she was out of sight by the time I noticed.
Okay.
She's literally around the corner.
That is out of sight.
Oh, yeah? How'd you feel about returning this to her? Looks like a letter. It might be important.
You can't get out of the car, take a few steps in that direction, and return it yourself?
This is a business, kid. I might lose a customer.
He has a point. Oh, delight. I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
Yeah, sure. Let me have it.
Good man. Say, you won't open it, will you?
Do I look like the kind of fella who'd pry into the opposite sex's correspondence?
I wouldn't know what that kind of fella looks like. Thank God. Here you go.
It is. Beloved Margot, here is an old-fashioned letter since your said email can be easily intercepted. I've even tried writing it by hand, but well, you don't want to see the result. Missing you. Oh, your sweet perfume, your golden hair shining in the morning light, You glittering expensive jewelry. Oh, Margot. Margot. Are you sure about Tony's intentions? My god, he's your husband. Would he really go as far as hurting you? Or me, for that matter? I know I was against this initially, but now I'm convinced. You need to see the voodoo gentleman and try to get him to do what's needed. I started this poem about you, but it's so hard to find words that rhyme with your lovely name, other than cargo or embargo. I'll persist. So looking forward to seeing you, it hurts. You're the paramedic to my horrible freeway pile-up. Yours intermittently but lovingly, Charlie. Plus 10 gunning, minus 25 morality. Nice guy aura removed.
Alright, Margot, I'm gonna drop the act here. Charlie sent me.
Charlie who?
Charlie, your lover, that's who. Things are getting complicated and he said I should take it from here. I need that password.
Well, alright. If Charlie said so. The password is Fidelio.
Fidelio. Okay,
Got
don't
it.
do anything stupid, just stay put. I'm on it.
Understood, Buzz. Oh, I do hope everything works out fine.
Don't worry, I got this. Well, good luck in your endeavors.
Goodbye, Buzz. And thank you.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
This is gonna come back to bite us, isn't it?
Hello there?
Password?
Fidelio.
Fidelio.
Speaking of Monkey Island references,
Everything about this guy screams voodoo louder than Jimmy would.
and I was assuming he was referring to Jimi Hendrix.
Nah. Hi there.
Greetings, Wanderer, and be welcome.
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, worry not, I get my share of amnesiacs. You are now in the presence of the Voodoo Gentleman.
You do not have a fedora, though.
The Voodoo Gentleman? You do voodoo? I'm Buzz, by the way.
You do at least remember what you came here for, I trust.
Aren't you supposed to have an exotic accent?
Oh, that's so cliche. Plus, I travel a lot.
Very good.
I remember, all right. It all started when I found this book. Well, to make a long story short, I accidentally put a spell on my cat, and now she's even more annoying than she was before.
A spell, huh? How'd you go about doing that, Harry?
I used this.
Vaulting voodoo fixins, is that the
Necronomicon in all its glory. Want to have a look-see?
No, put that away. That thing should not be touched. Oh boy. I'm sure glad I'm not in your shoes. I can't help you with your cat, my man. There are some things even I don't mess with.
But voodoo.
Voodoo Schmoodoo, that book is ultimate evil incarnate. Well, I for one wouldn't keep it in my pants pocket. Just saying.
You are ruining voodoo for me. I hope you're happy.
Well, Buzz did say that the Necronomicon felt funny in his pants. You know.
But my cat.
Ugh, cats. We never did get along. What are the symptoms, pray tell?
She kinda started talking.
Oh, look, the cat speaks. Come one, come all, see the freak.
She's really unhappy with her current situation.
Oh, ye gods, I've had this nightmare before. Maybe a pinch, but there's no cold sweat. How can this be?
It's real, Witch MD.
Well, crap. I mean, alas.
It's been a fucking hour. And I'm not entirely sure at which point I stopped laughing. Because I don't think I did.
How could you tell that was the real Necronomicon right away?
The eye?
Most everyone imagines it all black. bound in human skin, bearing teeth. Only true initiates know it really kind of looks like one of those British sweater vests. You know, the ones with all the crisscross things.
Yeah, why is that?
I guess you sometimes just go crazy with the triangles and it just doesn't turn out as evil a design as you'd think. Still, the content more than makes up for it.
Pleasant colors, though.
Yep, very eye-pleasing.
But,
Yep.
God damn it. And yes, Mikey, absolutely.
What kind of operation are you running here anyways?
One that stays away from messing with the old ones.
But it's just like a personifying curse. Those should be easier, right?
You'd think.
Oh, and a friend of mine got kidnapped too.
You don't say. Something tells me it's also Necronomicon related.
Yep.
He was kidnapped while looking for the damn thing.
I really wish I could help you out, but ugh. Was it a very close friend?
We talked for like 5 minutes.
So it was basically someone off the street.
Aren't we all basically someone off the street?
You sure are.
Can't you at least point me in some useful direction?
There is one person that could probably be convinced to delve into this kind of mess.
Yeah?
Do not say
I was
Priscilla.
just getting into my intriguing plot development swing, and you totally threw me off. Where was I? Oh yeah. There's this avid student of the dark arts, an undercover intruder into the Dagon cult. A dear, dear friend of mine. A man mad and passionate enough to wade through the occult mysteries of the Necronomicon itself.
Do not say Don.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Did he just go there?
Sorry. I thought you were going for a dramatic pause.
But everything I'm saying is dark and morbidly fascinating, right?
Oh, absolutely. Just a second ago, I really think I detected some goosebumps.
Awesome! I've been working on my wording and delivery.
Tell me more about this dark intruder dragon guy.
Dagon, not Dragon.
It's also
the terrible god of the murky abysses, the one who seems to have fishmouth in his clawed grip for decades now.
Man, where do you get all this stuff?
I am a student of the occult stuff, my greenhorn friend. Plus Wikipedia.
Now I'm curious if Dagon does have like classic references, because I think that's the name used in the Elder Scrolls, isn't it? One of the Daedra? Which it could be a reference here to that as well.
So this Dagon's had fishmouth in his clawed grip for decades. He's the mayor, then.
Worse than that, if you can imagine. But this is all hearsay, since most people have been just avoiding fishmouth for years and years. I haven't talked to my friend in ages.
Different cell phone carrier?
That, and little to no reception.
About this dark student you mentioned.
I'm really on the fence here about telling you more. This could be very dangerous.
Yeah.
And men in red shirts are notoriously unlucky.
Stop reinforcing the stereotype. Is this about money?
Money? No, I always seem to end up working for free anyways.
Okay, fine, don't tell me. I'll just take the Necronomicon to the next occult dude in the neighborhood and see if...
What? You'll do no such thing. Please do no such thing?
Aw, man. Okay, just because you're such a nice guy. Please tell me who the man is. Sounds like he's our only chance.
It is with great difficulty that I even utter his name.
Do not say Don.
You haven't yet.
Not if you keep interrupting me. Are you sure you're ready to hear his worldly denomination spoken out loud?
Hit me. I'm bracing myself.
His name is Bob Olmstein.
Yeah, that's a terrifying name.
Bob Olmstein. Doesn't he have a nephew that plays for the Tendrils?
I don't follow sports.
So you're saying I can find Bob Olmstein in Fishmouth?
Well, yes, but let it be known I am not advising you to go there.
Doesn't look like I have a choice either way. Can you tell me how I can track him down once I get there?
Last time we spoke, he was staying at the Finman house.
Gotcha.
Just
Finman?
remember, we don't go to Fishmouth.
That is a lot in here. Wow.
There are strange, spiky vines all over this crazy place. Needless to say, she's not impressed. I really don't want to touch the strange, spiked vines.
Aww.
It's an ancient voodoo chest. I can feel waves of eerie energy emanating from it. I heard cats absorb negative energy and transform it into the good kind, but we're not gonna risk her napping on that thing. It looks firmly locked.
Of course it does.
It's an issue of Vogue magazine. The headline reads, "The Fishmouth Look." Kitty can't read.
Not yet.
I don't want it. It creeps me out.
She does talk at the most random things.
Sinister and appropriately illuminated. Kitty isn't impressed by primitive art, or any art for that matter.
Shut up. I'm a little into German Expressionism.
Last time it was Cubism.
I have enough creepy stuff surrounding me, thanks. Hey, that's identical to Lemon's mask. Kitty isn't impressed by primitive art, or any art for that matter.
Shut up. I'm a little into German Expressionism.
I don't want it.
Okay.
He either died in the 1700s or the 80s.
Trust me, you don't want that thing. I can smell bad luck and misadventures all over it.
Is that...
No, I have a feeling he's been clicked enough while he lived.
Is that another Monkey Island reference?
That's strange. It looks both human and ichthyoid at the same time.
Ichty what now?
Fish-like.
It's not a fish. It's just fish-like. Do not want.
I wouldn't touch it for $100.
Yes, I'm going through every single thing.
Hey, look, it's a double-headed doll.
Is that... that's a Double Fine reference,
We all
isn't
know
it?
why that's there, you sycophant.
Bad kitty, that's called a tribute.
Yeah, right.
I think I'll have to ask the voodoo guy first. Boy, that is one ancient device. Kitty has no friends to call.
I heard that.
Hello, operator? I've never heard that one before.
Oof.
Hey, these are Halloween skulls.
Skulls are skulls, alright? Sometimes it's hard to get the genuine article.
Doesn't come cheap either, I'm sure.
Kitty doesn't care about non-edible decorations. Nah, I don't need them.
Elongated skull?
That's an oddly shaped skull.
Wait, those markings, is that another Grim Fandango reference?
I have a feeling him and Cats didn't get along.
Maybe?
Nah, just disturbed the carefully arranged decor.
There's a
It's like a beat-up microwave oven.
I hate those things. I heard they give you cancer. No joke here.
Not touching voodoofied home appliances.
A sword? Gimme.
Looks like a pirate sword. She's not crazy about blades. No need for that in this day and age.
You say that now. Banana.
That ish is bananas. Though she enjoys the occasional olive, Kitty's a carnivore. I don't think I need bananas.
You always need bananas. I also forgot about the pineapple here.
It's a pineapple. Though she enjoys the occasional olive, Kitty's a carnivore. No thanks, I'm good. That looks like an authentic voodoo throne.
I prefer softer surfaces.
No, we're already up to our necks in ancient curses.
That we are.
It looks like a ship's wooden hull. She doesn't care for anything water-related. No, we don't need each other.
So, can I ask him about any of this and grab it?
Bob Olmstein.
Bob Olmstein.
Okay, that's all there is. That was worth it. Don't know about you, for me, that was worth it. That was kind of beautiful. So now we're not supposed to go to... the thing and stuff.
Hey, taxi, take me to Finman House in Fishmouth.
Yeah, that's real funny. Let's waste the cabbie's time with dumb jokes.
What?
No, I'm serious. Take me to Fishmouth.
We don't go to Fishmouth.
I'll pay double.
You can pay 4 times the fare. It ain't worth going there. You think Darkham's been strange lately? Wait till you get a whiff of Fishmouth.
So let's get a whiff.
Money can't make me go there, friend. Them fishy folks will scare the scales off an anchovy.
Damn.
Look, I have this suspicious cookie.
Keep that thing away from me. Some darn hippie fed me one of those about a month ago. I was seeing tentacles and all kinds of ungodly things for a week after.
You don't say.
Wait, what? It really does sound disgusting, Mikey.
Can I interest you in an ancient cursed grimoire?
Nah, already got one of those, and it's full of my wife's special occasion dresses.
The curse on his bank account, I'm sure.
I have this talking cat.
We all got our cross to bear, buddy.
Amen, brother. What can I do for a ride to Fishmouth?
Well, I do have a family problem needs taken care of, but, man, it's a heck of a doozy, let me tell you.
I'm all ears.
See, this cousin of mine, Ed, married a woman out of Fishmouth. Fishmouth, can you believe it? Name's Asenath. Anyway, ever since they got together, every time I meet old Eddie, I get this strange feeling he's not himself.
Always shopping for groceries, never goes to the ball game anymore, general zombie-like complexion, lack of will to go on. That's pretty common from what I understand.
No, you unmarried folks always piling on the stereotypes. No, friend, I mean, and I know it sounds crazy. It's like she's looking at me through his eyes. Like she's the one inside, right?
Whoa, okay. So, where's he?
Good question, buddy. I mean possession. That's crazy talk, I know, but I've seen it with my own eyes, man. Now, he ain't talking much, but from what he did say, he gets littler and littler time as himself every day. And I'm worried sick, man. Look, I don't know what your deal is, but get rid of Asenath for me, and I'll drive your butt to Fishmouth like it was nothing.
Quest unlocked. Deal.
Okay then.
Again, the taxi driver is fucking fantastic. Because he immediately went against the stereotypes. For a second I was like, yeah, the same old stereotypes that no one really cares about anymore, and he calls it out immediately.
What can you tell me about Ed?
Name's Edward. Edward Derby.
Why does it sound
He's
familiar?
my cousin. Supports the tentacles. Don't care much for light beer or garlic-based toppings.
Thanks, that's very insightful. What can you tell me about Asenath?
What's there to say? She's a creepy one, that's for sure. Looking like a darn fish if I ever saw one. I've been driving cabs forever, and I never heard of anyone else called Asenath in Darkham, so there's that. Hope that'll help you.
Thanks.
Okay,
got it.
that might work out.
Got a scoot.
Let's see then. Where could we find this person? I'm sure that now that Margot was gone, I'm sure someone else is somewhere now. Well, nothing has changed here. You can just ask her, maybe she knows her.
Aren't your mom or dad around?
Mom and Dad moved to Fishmouth last month. And we'll move there too, soon. Not until I get my fishy!
Okay. Then we go to the library. That's the only other place. Let's see if the old man actually cleaned things up or not.
Darkham is particularly horrid this time of year.
No time for sightseeing.
You say that, but I disagree.
Well, at least it's not Fishmouth.
No time for sightseeing.
Well, if it isn't stinky, crumbling, wretched, repulsive old Darkham.
No time for sightseeing.
Every single time. It's fine.
That's Steve, the gargoyle.
Steve.
They wouldn't like each other. Steve is the silent type.
Can we maybe cut something off of Steve?
I'm not cutting Steve. Not that I could, either way.
Okay, worth trying. Okay, shit's still on fire.
Some of the most fascinating books I've ever read. I personally and lovingly arranged them all in one book rack. All gone. She's not into books.
Says you.
All gone. Of course, the hideous thing survives the deflagration.
Asenath Mason? I mean, probably. It's a really unique name.
She cares nothing for art.
You call that art?
Have a point. A very intriguing looking book. Maybe I should take a closer look.
Do it yourself. You're the one with opposable thumbs.
Give me that.
I don't know if this is something I need right now. I'd better take a look at it first. A very convenient treatise on the order voodoo magic ingredients should be used in. Whoa, convenient to say the least. Mental notes. Sometimes examining items several times really pays off.
That's also when the eye actually closes. When there's nothing more to look at.
I don't think I know what I'm looking for.
That's why we have to talk to Voodoo Guy again.
I don't know why I'm looking at it again. I hate that thing.
There's more in the book rack?
Such a loss. Amazingly, none of the maroon books look damaged, die-hard little... They're the last thing I need at the moment. She's not into books.
Says you.
There's another with the name who wrote stuff in Necronomicon of the Occult. Has to be a reference then. If that is the case, it has to be. I couldn't imagine any other way. And they have done a lot of references in this game already. So, yeah. I think they're keeping that up. Which also... That reminds me of Technobabylon again. And if you haven't played Technobabylon... Insane sci-fi point-and-click adventure, ridiculously well written. I seriously 100% one of the biggest recommendations I can make in terms of point-and-click adventures these days. There's a freaking reference to Immortal Ad Vitam, or the Nicopol trilogy. Immortal Ad Vitam is the adaptation of the second Nicopol book, if I remember correctly. But that was actually referenced in that game. And when I saw that, I lost it because, ooh, I love that movie. Okay, back to Voodoo Friend, because we now have a Voodoo book. Double click for fast traveling. Ish.
Found this book called A Very Convenient Treatise on the Order Voodoo Magic Ingredients Should Be Used In. Think it might help?
Maybe later in your adventure?
It's the dreaded Necronomicon. I'm not sure he's ready to taste fishmouth.
I do think I'm missing something.
It's closed and locked.
Can I maybe throw the book at the doll?
Wouldn't help here.
Oh, we already got that.
Who has a fish doll?
The girl does.
Hey, kitty, how about you climb up and get that fishy for me?
Well, you gotta ask yourself, Buzz. What do we stand to gain from me exerting myself in that manner?
Nothing for now, I guess.
See?
Don't anger me, feline.
Come on, Buzz. You're embarrassing yourself.
Don't you want to do it just to put a smile on that little girl's face?
You mean that pale abomination? How about we have nothing to do with her or her face? How's that sound?
Your heart is the tip of a glacier that was accidentally bitten off by a blind, evil old sea monster, kitty.
Don't try to flatter me. It won't work.
Kitty is amazing. God, old King's Quest was wild. I don't think I've ever seen a Pink Panther point-and-click adventure. I did grow up with Simon Max Hit the Royal with Simon the Sorcerer 1 and 2. 2 was an amazing release because it's voice acted. And that's like a mid-90s release, I think. It's a freaking voice acted game. That was a big deal. There was other stuff that I played. Of course, Monkey Island 1 and 2. You know, the usual.
No soda for kids, especially not this horrible kind. I'm afraid of what might happen. I don't want to tamper with the voodoo, man.
Voodoo?
Let's not mess with voodoo, yo.
Okay.
Very suspicious cookie. Effects remain to be determined.
Passport to Peril. Yeah, never heard that one.
She's a carnivore.
And smart enough not to touch Lemon's cooking.
Very fair.
No way.
What am I missing?
Wouldn't help here.
And kind of what you could just...
Not a clue why I'd do that.
Just throw it out there.
Nothing to do with or about it.
With this, you want to say it's... Are you going to climb up?
Can't reach it from down here.
What is it that I'm missing? We're gonna have to take a break in a bit.
I'd say she looks cute, but she's within earshot.
Stop.
What's left of my once impressive action figure collection? I guess I'm growing or something.
Yeah, right.
Man, I hope I get to visit someday. Okay, I've got to get my head back in the game.
Back in the game. Get it?
Dead as, well, dead.
I may have to have a look at that. Again, like, first time hearing about that, and I am curious.
It's usually either full of Lemon's dubious cooking or completely empty.
I also highly recommend the Blackwell series. Starting with the Blackwell Legacy, it's 5 games total, overarching story. I consider Techno-Babylon the best point-and-click adventure, but the Blackwell series is the best point-and-click series. Because it's ridiculous. The story over 5 games is ooh. Ooh.
Whatever was in it has probably grown more powerful with time. Oh no, my band days are long gone.
Are we gonna...
It's cute. No, it's cute.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a quick break here. I'll need a couple of minutes. Use the bathroom. You know, I shouldn't mute myself while I'm still talking. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, gonna use the bathroom, and then we're gonna try to figure out what I need to do here. I'll be right back. And I am back. Making a point of the break screen even if it mutes the game. Because I'm not focused on it. Well, that helps if anyone watches VODs. You can just check for the break stuff and everything, just skip it. So, what the fucketh am I doing here?
I don't want to cut Mr. Handsome over here.
But you could.
For some reason, I picked up this can of the foulest soda widely available.
Hmm. Phantomium oculi aperti. Phantom eye or eyes? I'm not sure what that translates as, but also those are DVDs or Blu-ray. No, those are Blu-rays. Not DVDs, Blu-rays. You have a router here, and apparently Buzz is a fan of this. What am I missing? That doesn't work.
Completely useless right now.
Yeah. Okay. There is something that I should be seeing.
I'm not scared or anything. I just don't. You talk to her, okay?
She's just as grumpy as usual, but I guess it fits her. It's that weird kid, Priscilla. Why am I staring at her? Back to adventuring.
I'm assuming, yeah.
It somehow looks old. How people can eat that is beyond me.
Yeah, there's a limit to everything.
That was as much interest as I could muster up about this shop sign. I'd hate to have him do my taxes.
Redid the fish
I
doll.
wonder if they can pump water up that high. Ever notice how philosophical bridges are? People come, people go. Ugh, friggin' thoughts, go away.
Hmm.
Is that water I hear lapping behind the wall?
Now, if we open the door and flood everything, can we just swim up there and get the fishy doll?
Back then, door. Now, wall.
No. Oh, wait.
I can't scare it down.
No, but you could use a spell.
It's the dreaded Necronomicon. Cookie's suspicious enough already. This soda's foul enough as it is. Let's not hex the guy.
Hmm.
We have bigger fish to fry, Buzz.
Don't we?
I see what you did there.
We have more to the street sign?
Tiny Prince says his body was found headless on the street, so they named it after him.
Oh, wow.
Charming story.
Okay.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Christopher Valiant.
Hmm. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck Asenath is.
Alright, let's look at the tiny print. Absent-minded professor and big proponent of video games in general. Will forever be remembered for always choosing keyboards over controllers. Man, they'll just name streets after anyone these days.
Shots fired.
There's a guy inside, but I can't quite distinguish his face.
You never
She's
can.
not leaving without me. Plus, we're both broke.
Hmm. Can I?
No, they're already voodoofied, I think. I don't think there's any connection here. What have they ever done to me to deserve that? I'm not taking scissors to the Baron. Buzz, think harder.
Well, I just had an idea.
Darkham's just beautiful at night, isn't it?
No.
In a creepy kind of way?
No.
It really isn't. Still mad about being humanized?
Very much so.
Okay, just checking.
I thought she was gonna be my hints. Oh well.
Did you know that the mere graphical suggestion of an eye can unconsciously make you more apprehensive? This eye can't really read. What's wrong with me?
A lot of things, really.
Kitty can't read.
I'm learning real fast.
Hey, you wanna read the
Kitty can't read.
Yeah, keep thinking that.
You wanna read the Necronomicon? Huh?
Tried that, didn't work. We have to find another way.
Damn.
Let's check out the tiny print. Apparently, this guy was a struggling artist that aged naturally while his portraits stayed the same. What a lousy demonic deal.
I appreciate that one.
That's pretty much it.
Is there more to you?
Just Wikipedia, you slacker.
Nah, I already know. There's enough representation in media.
On the other hand, who dared touch them? But they'd look great on that shelf near my bed. These dolls are probably...
Okay.
Tell me again about Ed and Asenath.
Ed's a normal guy, and I suspect he's being possessed by Asenath. Her, on the other hand, not normal at all. Fishy looking thing. And I mean that literally. Get rid of her for me, and the fishmet we ride, son.
Get a lot of customers tonight?
Not if you don't move out of the way, I don't.
Got a scoop.
More to the bust, maybe?
Is that a nose or a beak? Man, Darkham City Council is all weird when it comes to statue choices.
I don't think I missed a different path anywhere. It seems like it's only those 3 areas that are Necronomad's gone. Yep. That's exactly it.
He's really got a vegetation problem in here. To be honest, it's freaking me out a little bit. Well, they look more African than Caribbean to me, but hey. They must be shopping at the same Swedish furniture shop. The skull's stuck to a piece of driftwood. Must have been a sailor or a mighty pirate. Who knows?
Yeah, that is Guybrush.
It's giving me the creeps. Made in San Francisco.
Which I'm sure is where Double Fine has its headquarters.
Ananas scamosus, if you really want to know. I'm sure I'm not into the fishmut look. I guess it somehow goes with the ancient theme he's got going here. I think I see some traces of glitter. How totally unprofessional. Reminds me of a Mexican guy I once knew.
Again, that has to be Grim Fandango. Which... The remaster was released by the Double Fine, wasn't it?
I guess Voodoo's somewhat keeping up with the technology. Shiny. I really don't know how else to describe them. I'd wonder about its presence here, but given the rest of the interior decorations... Given the lack of other amenities, I really hope it's more comfortable than it looks. That is quite the eclectic getup he's sporting.
So I checked everything twice.
I know I'm supposed to be intimidated, but somehow I feel safer around him.
And that was a reference to Tim Schafer, who Double Fine. Ever finished Grim Fandango? I never played it, and I don't plan on. Because it seems like it really fell into that hellhole of extremely convoluted things without really giving you any idea.
That skull on top of it looks like nothing I've ever seen before. Looks plenty fine to me.
There it is. If it wasn't clear yet, looks fine. Oh, there's another?
Viva la revolución!
Yeah. Grim Fandango. Please don't just say drop Alms Team again. There we go. Got stuck relatively early on. Yeah, I don't think the game really had good design. It had good writing, and it looked really cool, but I'm not sure about the design.
Voodoo gentleman, I need you to help me help someone out.
Oh no. Whose life is the Necronomicon ruined now?
No, nothing like that. There's this cabbie outside and his cousin's body is apparently being possessed by his wife, Asenath. It's like he swaps bodies with his wife against his will.
Wife swapping? That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, help me help his cousin get rid of this Asenath character.
Well, since I can't help change your cat back, I might as well give you a hand with this possessing business.
Actual voodoo freaking magic?
My special brand of it, yes. We will need to craft a personalized voodoo spell.
That's what we need the book for.
You're getting a platinum package deal here, buddy. I fear a fetch quest is in order. You'll need a doll. Well, that goes without saying.
Oh, no way to
then
get that.
Then you'll need something that cuts, chops, or severs.
Got the scissors.
And finally someone... How can I put this? Attractive.
We're not talking chopping attractive people's limbs off here, right?
Oh no, I have one motto. Do no physical harm. Oh, and one more thing. You need to look up the order we will use them in.
The only thing missing is the doll right now.
You have some dolls around. Can we use one of them?
That's my private collection, Buzz. No touchy.
But I don't know where to get a doll at this hour.
Oh, it's easier than you think. Like taking candy from a baby.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean, no physical harm?
I only deal in figurative voodoo.
Sounds like some new age hippie load up.
Oh, you'll be a believer by the time we're done.
Can't you get the items yourself?
All right, Mikey.
No, it is very important that I sit here and do nothing. It's in the terms of service. Want to read them?
No, thanks. I think I'll just agree.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's how you get someone to shut up.
Found these scissors.
Good eye.
Found this picture of a male model.
A strapping young man. It'll do.
Found this book called A Very Convenient Treatise on the Order Voodoo Magic Ingredients Should Be Used In. Think it might help?
It might. Have you read it yet?
Not yet. I'll get back to you. Gotta run.
I'll be here, Buzz.
So we gotta get the doll from Priscilla. Which might happen if we get her the fish doll. At which point, Kitty is actually gonna go get the doll for us, because it helps her maybe get back to her cat self.
Nice doll you have there, Priscilla.
This stupid old thing? It doesn't even look like Mommy and Daddy anymore.
I don't even want to know what that's supposed to mean. So, what can I do to get that doll of yours?
What the heck do you need a doll for at this hour, you creep?
Never you mind, Priscilla.
I don't want anything but my fishy back!
Hey, Kitty, how about you climb up and get that fishy for me?
Really, Buzz? What's in it for us?
The doll?
Another doll in exchange for it.
Your preoccupations are a constant source of wonderment and worry, but okay, we're quid pro quoing.
It's Griggs!
All right, Miss Know-It-All, I think we need to have a talk about you helping out whenever I consider it necessary.
Geez, fine. You were right this time, okay? Sheesh.
So from now on, you'll help out when I tell you to?
No.
Ask me to. And that's a maybe. Let's say I'll be more inclined to.
I'll take it.
Here, Priscilla.
All right, Priscilla, here's your fishy. Let me have the doll.
Deal, creep.
This town, man, this freaking town.
The thing is, I think we will actually see her again, Fishmouth.
It used to be Priscilla's doll. It's my doll now.
And that sounded creepy.
Let's see. Okay, according to this treatise, I think the order we should use the items is someone attractive, doll, thing that cuts. I know exactly 0 voodoo, so that's a no.
Picture doll, scissors. Got it.
Found a doll.
You mean mercilessly ripped from the hands of an innocent child, don't you?
No.
All right, what do you want to call it?
Todd, Chad, Brittany, Asenath.
Asenath.
Asenath it is.
So, that was all of them, huh?
Indeed it was. All right, now this is important. Which order should we use them in?
Picture, doll, scissors.
Picture, doll, scissors.
All right, here we go. Jambalaya!
What?
Okay, what just happened?
Asenath just lost her head over some male model dude. I told you, I deal in figurative voodoo.
Should have seen it coming. Do ya think it worked?
I know it worked.
Thank you, VG.
Welcome back, Mikey.
Enough respect, B.
Did some good, I guess. Plus 25 count, plus 15 dubious morality. That was a wonderful spell.
So, everything seems to have worked out in the end, huh?
Well, not everything, but yeah, it's a start.
Gonna go change Kitty back now.
You do that. Please.
See you soon.
Not too soon, I hope.
Yeah, that nothing's wrong, Mikey. Scares, late at night, suck. Hey, buddy. We did a thing.
Heard from Ed lately?
You're good.
Nah, it was nothing.
No, you're good. You're very good. Just got off the phone with Ed. Asenath left him for a male model.
Yeah.
My God, I don't know how you did it, but you did it.
Thanks. So, wanna go to Fishmut?
Want? No, but I'm a man of my word, friend.
Yeah.
Get in. We're off to Stinkville.
What?
Hear that, Kitty? Adventure awaits.
I can barely contain my enthusiasm.
Ah, you'll love it. Seafood as far as the eye can see.
Oh, brother. Alrighty, here goes nothing.
This will be interesting. I guess this is chapter 2. The temple. Oh god. Oh god. Hey, it's done. At least they brought his head.
Oh, where am I? What happened?
Woke up in a strange basement with a pulsating headache and no shoes on. And they, whoever they are, gave me slippers. Slippers! Need to concoct a way to escape this dump. Plenty of junk lying around. Maybe I could rig something up.
There was no time for anything else. All I wanted was to get out of that dump pronto.
But I want to see the pictures.
There was no time for anything else.
Oh, a mug.
There was no time. There was no time.
Yeah, but the door is gonna be closed.
Hey, you out there! Let me out of here, you dirtbags! Come on, who's out there? Hello? Nothing. So, this isn't gonna be easy after all.
Of course not.
I started to take in my surroundings and bing, bang, boom! I was seeing salvation in every little thing that caught a glint. In my mind, they were already shaping into something that would definitely get these goons' attention. I was gonna do big, loud things with petty stuff. Like a poor country using scraps to send a rocket to the moon. Parish of Starry Knowledge Camp highlights. So, that's who I'm dealing with, huh? Looks more like a collection of mugshots to me. That's an odd choice for a detention-type basement. I don't want any of them around. Ever. Whoever these bozos are, they left an empty mug for me. Thanks a lot. Hefty storage, though. Pennies to pachyderms. I'll find something to fill it.
Very likely. Probably TNT. That's not TNT, but probably still black powder in it.
Whoever tossed me into the clink must have left this here for my amusement. It doesn't have the tubes, in series or otherwise. No way to contact the outside world. Oh, look, it has Jelly Annihilation Epic.
What?
Distracted is the last thing I want to be right now. The more I look at it, the more it weirds me out.
As it should, really.
Judging by its placement, it seems I'm in a basement. Huh, rhymes.
But,
Not much to see, but boy, does this sickening fishy smell float in from outside.
Fishy smell? Oh my
Discarded food, fish bones, a flotation device, random trash. Useless and, furthermore, gross.
Not surprised. A pristine rag.
Well, that's unexpected. A pristine rag in this smelly, filthy basement. It might be useful at some point.
Of course it will be. Only because we're making a fucking Molotov cocktail here.
There's a recess in the floorboards here. I'm not wearing any shoes. Might as well watch my step. Nothing in there but dust and more fish smell. Nah, it's no use just by itself.
An empty soup can?
This once contained soup like the Earth once contained dinosaurs. Made by the Good Soup conglomerate.
Good soup, okay.
I could use this.
They are the slippers.
Oh, isn't that nice? Leave a man shoeless, then offer him slippers.
Better than nothing.
Well, yeah, they do look nice and fluffy and warm. But comfort would just distract me right now. I ain't putting on slippers unless I'm at home in my robe with a stiff drink, a Maurice Ventricle record, and a searing fear of the telephone. That's a lot of dense, sticky tar. Seems to be a lot of it around. It looks rigid, but not enough that you couldn't pour it.
That's what I thought.
All right, let's get me some of this tar.
7 max hit the road. Except you used a plastic cup. But
here we go. Now it's a little shallow pool of dense, extra sticky tar. Warning! This is an ultra-powerful fire extinguisher. You have probably purchased this item because you're either a hardcore forest firefighting enthusiast, you work at a kerosene factory, or you practice occult rituals involving high-temperature immolation. Please make sure your feet are firmly set on the ground and you're ideally leaning against a sturdy wall when you unleash this bad boy. Leave premises immediately if operating grip on extinguisher is lost. You have no chance to regain control of it.
God damn.
Oh, man. Do I really need to read that again?
No, you don't.
Extremely powerful, huh? Sounds like a rocket of a time.
I didn't know you had an axe. Hey, Pop, should I be worried?
A single shoe. Part of a matched pair. Lost. Alone. Makes me sick.
Why is that just gave me mild Alan Wake vibes. I don't know why.
We had our differences, that shoe and I. Haven't spoken since the separation.
Oh my god.
Like Mac Viper says, better to live in 2 socks than to die in 1 shoe. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not since the separation.
A plank?
It's what scientists have lately been calling a plank. Looks very pickable to me.
Yeah, I got that far.
Things are rampant.
Are we gonna catapult the freaking... I think we're gonna catapult the extinguisher into the door to open it.
For some reason, there are barrels of tar everywhere. No feathers in sight, thankfully.
For now. That is everything worked with.
I think I need something else there first, to get the right angle.
Oh, that's what the soup can is for.
All right, let's stick this in there. What the heck was I concocting here? It felt abstract, ridiculous, absurd even. The foundation of a really far-fetched and scatterbrained solution to my predicament. But this was a pretty ridiculous adventure already, so I guess I was just adapting.
Oh no, he's self-aware.
And a plank. This was officially ridiculous. Was I feeling proud of myself? A definite and resounding no. But it was all I had. Look at this. A cringeworthy blue ribbon taker and the crazy enough that it could work regional semifinals. Definitely not a highlight in my career. Assuredly not a low, though. Maybe those late night Mac Viper and mac and cheese syndicated binges had some kind of effect on my person. Good old Mac and cheese.
Okay, that's a MacGyver reference. Got it.
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour... I didn't really make calculations.
There's the Back to the Future reference.
Ghetto rocket ramp for the win. If my calculation...
He's just gonna repeat that.
All right, door. Brace for serious, imminent impact.
Prisoner, the boss wants to see you. Come on out here.
You have got to be kidding me.
Good twist. Very good twist.
Mr. Ktype, or should I call you Don?
No, you shouldn't. Ktype will do just fine.
We provided you with some slippers. Did Brother Gleam not assess your shoe size correctly?
Now listen here, Buster. Unless I'm in the comfort of my own home, I don't do slippers. You can leave a man pantless, shirtless even, but don't mess with his footwear symmetry, you barbarian. What is this place and who are you anyway? This is about that damned book, isn't it?
How deductive. Earning your keep, huh? Come now, don't take it personally, Ktype. You were useful in leading us to it for a while, and then you were no more. We never really wanted to hurt you, or your shoes. You're sullen, grumpy, and mean to everyone. We like you. You would have gone far in our organization.
Well, did you find the darn thing?
As soon as the kidnapped troops got you out of there, our recon squad was dispatched to retrieve the volume.
So you're really convinced you know its exact whereabouts, huh?
Close to 100% certain.
Uh-huh.
Ah, speak of the devil. All right, Brother Bright, was our information correct?
Yes, Brother Starburst.
So it's true. The Necronomicon really was hidden in the library?
It's called Starburst.
Kind of. Yes, Your Starriness.
Well, don't just stand there, you fool. Let's see it.
Well, we don't really have it.
What?
A sigil was gone, broken into tiny little pieces. And something had clearly been hidden in there, but no book in sight.
K-type?
Everything was intact when I was in there, so don't put it on me, your grand poobah shininess.
What about the librarian?
It's a funny thing. We ran past each other when we were on our way to collect the tome. He looked so scared.
Well, of course he looked scared. A bomb had just gone off. Anything else?
I don't think so. Oh, wait, yes! He was carrying a big book and didn't seem too happy about it either.
Oh no.
Find me this librarian now!
What about me? You don't need me anymore.
Oh, just go back to your little cellar.
Now let's be real here for a minute. What good am I to you now, cultist?
He's right, Brother Starburst. You just chew into our rations, and you don't know anything either way.
Oh, all right, just sacrifice him to the Haunter or something. Stop bothering me!
Fine with me, boss. Walk, prisoner.
Does it make you see that or Amy Lee, Apop?
I'm gonna need someone from Rites and Rituals down here ASAP. I'm about to do an R24-A. Come on, guys. You know the drill. Guys? Guys? Sheen? You out there? Anyone? Come on, you know I can't do jack until we fill out the SNF 187. You don't want any trouble with Code Union. We've been through this, people. Is anyone out there? Guys? Prisoners not in sacrificial robes, no ceremonial bucket for the collection. We're really running a shoddy operation here. No wonder EOD's kicking our derrieres. I'm embarrassed. The prisoner's embarrassed. This is not looking good, brothers. Sheen? Flair? You guys totally bolted, didn't you? Starburst is not gonna be happy when he hears about this, people. This makes us look really, really bad. I almost feel like apologizing to the would-be victim.
Are you done yet?
Don't feel bad. It's not your fault.
Yeah, well, it sort of is. It's our collective fault. I share in it. I take my responsibilities seriously. We're not a startup cult anymore. This is unacceptable.
Your striving to be a better evil organization is commendable.
Aw, thank you. It's nice to know that at least someone here appreciates it.
Don't mention it.
Yeah.
My dagger arm's falling asleep here, and I'm not even kidding. This guy's liable to die of old age before I get my paperwork. We're not a startup cult anymore. This is unacceptable.
I kind of want to wait a bit more, just to see if he has more dialogue. He went out a window.
Sweet dreams, star lover.
He went out a window. I hope you dropped that knife. Or dagger, I guess. I'm sorry. Where's the knife?
Brother Gleam is sleeping off a particularly demanding day. He'll make it. Don't worry. Sleep tight, little cultist. Don's watching over you. I'd gotten lucky with the fire extinguisher. Must not have triggered it completely. It still had a lot of fire in it. It was just as hard to control as before. But I had a feeling I could put it to good use one more time.
Am I gonna ride it off the roof or something? Maybe.
A little color twist to the classic checkered temple floor. That's nice, I guess. It's really, really shiny. I'm using it as I speak.
I had to check.
Not a particularly interesting starry cult desk, if you ask me. I'm not into this desk at all. Got a serious structural hazard over here. Looks like a healthy crack at it might spell its doom. I'm gonna need something to whack it good if I want out this way.
we got something for that. But also...
It's a heap of astronomy-related instruments. Wait, there's a piece of wire sticking out from it.
Oh.
It's a very useful-looking piece of wire. Did I mention it looks particularly useful? I think I'd rather just pick it up.
Ta-da!
Huge, sturdy door. It's barricaded from the outside. Of course it's locked. Of course. I think I can reach if I leap. Only stars, no stripes.
Well...
I never thought I'd say this, but I don't think I'm heavy enough. Me or the stuff I'm lugging around.
So once I grab everything, I might be able to get it off?
A heck of a lot of literature. Most, if not all of it, star-related. Figures. Gotta know them stars, I guess. It appears to be dusk outside. It's all about stars with these people for some reason.
Yep. Oh, the rail to go down.
Well, that's nice. A little extra safety's always appreciated.
Oh,
this rail
no.
is really, really greasy. Either they lubricate it, or these star jamooks are some serious sebum-seeping slime balls.
I mean, they kinda are.
It goes from floor to ceiling. Something could slide up and down on it without much difficulty.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna make use of that somehow.
It's an enticing ladder to some upper level. It looks very, very climbable.
I like that that is his entire thing, just...
Looks like a hatch heading to an upper floor.
Captain Obvious here.
Wonder if it's locked.
They want me to find out.
Damn it, how'd I know it'd be locked?
So, couple of things.
Right then and there, I thought of placing the fire extinguisher on the desk so as to help steer it and set it loose on the cracked surface of the wall. I could make tracks from this place and never look back. It came to me then that doing so would make a mighty commotion, though, and these starry jamooks would be all over me like a shot. I'd never get to explore whatever it was hiding on the other side of that ladder. No, there I stood. A Joe with one foot in a mystery and the other missing a shoe. They dragged me here against my will, and I wasn't gonna leave without first finding out just what the hell they were all about. I had to think of something else.
I adore the noir narration. It's amazing.
Yeah, but not in my pocket.
That's what I figured.
There's no visible lock to pick on it, so... no.
Well, that's not the... Hold on.
Seems like a good idea, using the extinguisher to crack open the hatch. But that idea ain't but a few think ticks away from imagining that can bouncing all over the room at pressure, filling the place with cloud and powder and knocking a Joe's lights all the way out.
I guess I have to put it on the rail? Yeah.
Alright, made a nice little sliding hook thing. Halfway there.
I'm gonna attach the fire extinguisher to that.
There we go. One radical red-hot ram rocket ready to go. I'm a natural-born handyman. It's ready, steady, and aimed. Fire! I hope I've done you proud, Mac Viper.
Up we go. Hello. Oh, that's a lot here.
Looks like these cuckoo birds tried to tar up the windows and failed miserably. Why not just buy some shutters or... what am I saying? They're completely bonkers.
A diary?
This looks like some kind of diary or log of some kind. Unlike almost everything in this room, it looks new. Whoa! That seemed to make a lot of things happen at once. Alright, let's see now. October 13th.
It's so hard to get accustomed to the sickening stench of this dreadful fishing town, but apparently it's important to him that we establish our base here, so we just take it. Decorating, coming along nicely. No end to the work.
A lot of long and boring entries follow. Seems like some kind of complicated records. Let me skip ahead a bit. Let's see. July 6th.
We're all accustomed to the stench. It's probably imbued in everyone by now. Summoned the Haunter, and he came in a flickering form of a tall, swarthy man with skin made of ebony. Ignored my words and asked for the book, then disappeared upon my answer. We must find it, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
July 13th.
His incomplete form is frustrating. Must find the book. We must find it. That idiot Bright left the hatch open, and Lumen snuck up here into the summoning chamber to try to get the Haunter's mark. What did the fool think would happen? We don't even bother storing their ashes in the urn anymore. Just leave them there as a reminder to anyone stupid enough to try that again.
Wow.
August 6th.
Sister Halo's matchstick hobby proved to come in handy. Praise the Haunter! I could scarcely believe my senses when at last she finalized the structure and Brothers Bright and Gleam dropped the cannonball on it. Not only did it not destroy what she built, but it lodged itself in the circular space above the stone and is exerting such pressure on the latticework that you can take a shovel to it and it won't cave in.
Huh.
It's good to have some smart people join the ranks for a change.
Physics.
Only she and I know how to breach it and get to the stone, so that should at least keep our numbers from dropping.
August 7th.
Private investigator making waves in Darkham looking for leads on the book. Might be a dark blessing in disguise. We just stay on his tail and track him to see if he digs up any leads.
The book? The Necronomicon? Is that me they're talking about?
Yep.
August 13th.
Rejoicing! It's very possible that the hostess's fetch dog has sniffed out the book. Time to retire him and go for the prize ourselves.
Hostess. Why did that sound familiar? Anyway, that crazily angled stone. I wanted it. If only to get back at these star-obsessed maniacs. It's the first book in a row. An arcane symbol adorns its cover.
Uh-huh.
I guess it must have some importance to these starry loons for them to display it like this. I've opened it at its bookmark. The stone from the stars is a window on all time and space. It is within it that the Haunter sleeps while the yellow sun reigns, and it is from its circular gate that the Haunter's incomplete form rises when the words are spoken. Nor shall he ever rise in his true form until the forbidden book be by his side. No end to the work.
Okay.
It's the second book in a row. There's some kind of symbol on its cover, and that's about it. I guess it must have some importance to these starry loons for them to display it like this.
Is it the same for all the books?
I've opened it at its bookmark. It is known that touching the stone from the stars might cast upon a mortal being the mark of the Hunter. But none should do it unless prepared to face his cold black flames and turn to ashes and dust. No living soul can know whom the Haunter chooses to mark and grant vision beyond time and place. No end to the work.
See, the thing is, the panels are lighting up. So, what the hell? Let's check the rest first before opening the last book. Just in case.
These dummies tried their best to tar the windows up, but an intense orange light symbolically shines through. It bathes the crazy matchstick structure in a warm glow that strikingly contrasts with the whole starry death cult thing. Dust motes in the light and everything. Nice. Yeah, I know I don't get enough vitamin D, but this is not the time or place.
I meant to open the thing, but okay.
The inscription above it says, "Here lie in ashes all brothers and sisters foolish enough to think that the stone from the stars chose them to be marked by the Haunter." If the inscription is to be believed, those are human remains in there.
Yep.
I have no use for former cultists, in ash form or not.
You say that now.
There's a drawer underneath this urn thing. It doesn't look like it has a lock or anything.
Okay.
Inside the dusty drawer, there was one solitary rusty spoon. Unwritten private investigator wisdom says you never know when you could use a rusty spoon.
Makes sense.
An immense rusty telescope hanging intimidatingly overhead. Its most interesting feature, a big, convex magnifying lens.
Oh.
It's too high for me to reach.
Is it now? Is this spoon enough to reach it?
Can't reach it.
Oh. I was hoping.
Two lights have turned green. one light remaining. 2 lights have turned green. I think their only use is indicating stuff.
Yep.
I examined the darkened stone altar that held the trapezohedron. Creepy thing. Unusual markings adorned all sides of it. It looked as though it had been subject to intense high-temperature conditions more than once.
The fire.
I shuddered at the thought of it being sacrificial.
Unintentionally sacrificial, Willie.
Fine dust surrounded it on all sides, gently blown to and fro by the draft coming from the open hatch. No idea how they got it up here, but I'm not budging it. That much is obvious.
Okay, I want to see if I can use the spoon on the wall here.
This isn't the great escape.
Come on. Come on.
That's some kind of a cult scratch.
Probably the Haunter's
Looks to
Mark.
symbolize that shine rock on the pedestal. It's making me a little uneasy if I'm being honest. It's just a drawing. Eerie, but a drawing. A pretty martial-looking cannonball suspended somehow above that glowing rock by some order of matchstick engineering genius. It's probably there as an extra deterrent to anyone wanting to snatch that purple thing below. It looks really heavy. Like, really heavy.
Also known as...
It's held in place firmly by the matches structure. Quite impressive and unmovable. A delicate and intricate latticework of what looked to be matches, surrounding some jagged, shimmering stone and somehow supporting the kind of cannonball what looks like it was made to bring down battleships. I realize how crazy that sounds, yet here it is before me. It's made out of matches. 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 Matches.
Yeah, that's why the magnifying glass is important. So we can set it all on fire.
Biting my lip.
Oh,
Eyes
shit.
half closed with anticipation, I flicked my finger at one match, then another. The apparently fragile construction proved to be impervious to my attempts at unbalancing it. There was damn good engineering when you needed it the least. The structure would not collapse, no matter what.
So, here's the thing. We're gonna fucking light the matches with the lens, which will drop the cannonball on the stone and destroy it. Probably.
It's a strange, self-illuminating weirdly angled rock thing. Its placement and the highly original security system tell me that this dingus must be of some critical importance to these starry knowledge jamooks. It could be red, or purple, or red and purple at the same time. Hard to tell. Shiny.
Very shiny.
I'm not the kind of Joe what believes in the woo-woo, but this thing gives me a tough run of the heebies and jeebies, while at the same time, kinda calling to me. I really want to get my greedy private investigator paws on that crazily angled stone.
Of course you do.
The dubious match-constructed security structure won't let me get my hands on it.
Yeah. So, time for the last book.
It's the 3rd book in a row. The cover consists entirely of a weird symbol.
Yeah, and that's all the same for every
I've
book.
opened it at its bookmark. For the butcher is the end of all, and the followers of him who lingers at the night's threshold must keep the slaying one from ever setting eye or laying hand upon the book. The butcher brings but... The rest is unreadable. The butcher? Huh. That's new.
Whoa!
There it is. And I'm pretty sure we used the spoon to lever it
I
out.
carefully placed the spoon in between the lens and the metal covering it.
Yeah.
Voila! The lens was now mine.
Now we use the lens to set shit on fire.
The lens is way too dirty to let any light pass through.
Also very good. Ta-da! Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I mean,
Sweet.
Makes sense. And now... Eldritch Horror. Why not?
I most certainly did not burst into cold black flames. So much for this numbskull cult's credibility. It did feel, weird. Weird.
Oh god.
I think I can pick it up now.
Oh? I guess we're gonna use the cannonball to destroy the wall then.
That would require a cannon.
Yeah, we can make one. It's fine.
Not playing checkers with a cannonball. It's the crazily angled rock I lifted off these starheads. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like it's somehow working on me. Damn. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it never does.
Barricaded from the other side. Makes sense that they'd shut me in here. But it seems that they don't think too highly of that Gleam guy either.
Oh, the cannonball makes us heavy enough to pull down the
All
standard.
right, I am now one cannonball heavier. Let's see what happens.
Oh?
That was a first. And a last.
Are we also levering the...
Not by itself.
Are we making a fucking
It
hammer?
almost fit, but it'd be too loose.
That's what
I
we need
it
more.
Firmly stuck in there.
We need more tar.
Let's get this stick, sticky.
We're making a fucking hammer out of a... cosmic stone.
There's just one thing I want to say before I do it.
They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Good quote. Freedom is what we do with what is done to us. Okay. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Yes. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. Ooh, I like that one. I think I heard all except for the second one before. At least I don't remember hearing it before.
Hammer time!
And there's the mark. Okay. Hammer time! Was that chapter 2? Yep. Fishmouth. Oh my god.
Alright, you two, here we are. Ugh. Just call me when you need my services. I'm getting as far away from this dump as possible. See yous.
Yeah, thanks. So, here we are, kitty. Fishmouth. Is this foul, rotting sea life odor in any way mouth-watering to you?
Please, it's sickening, and I'd literally rather be anywhere else right now, but we've got a job to do.
Let's find Finman's before we revisit my lunch and dinner.
So, that's... let's go talk to American Gothic over here right away. Oh,
A
look at
couple
them.
of Fishmouthians. Looks like they're guarding that archway there. They look very, iconic?
Yeah, they do.
I'm happily surrendering the pleasure of talking to that couple to you.
Hey, folks. Mind if I squeeze through?
We don't mind or nothing, stranger. We just strongly discourage it.
Strongly discourage it. Okay, I can respect that. So, can you let me through anyway?
We ain't shopping you. We just strongly discouraging it.
Well, it's easy, really. Each one of you just has to take one step, no, half a step in the opposite direction, and we're all happy.
We ain't stopping you, stranger, but we ain't moving either.
Uh-huh.
Bob Olmstein.
That ain't got nothing to do with anything.
All right, see you folks later.
I misclicked. It said Fishmouth Tourism Board. Tourism information.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Buzz Kerwin, and I'm a tourist here in this beautiful seaside town of yours.
Martha Webfoot. Liz here's my husband Silas.
We's the Fishmouth Citizens Brigade. Proud volunteers. Just watching over things, making sure the festival gonna go smooth. That's our job now.
The festival?
It ain't got nothing to do with you or your kind.
Your kind?
Yeah, that's why we strongly discouraging you from entering Fishmouth.
But I'm a participant.
Really? Judging by your accent, I would have said Eastern Orthodox.
No, I mean I'm part of the festival.
Oh, good night, Mikey.
Then you're either a pilgrim or you're one of them entertainers. Pilgrim you ain't, 'cause you ain't got the garb, and you sure don't smell like one.
So that'll make you an entertainer. Let's see that entertainer license.
Real artists don't need licenses. Oh my god. Back to the Monkey Island references.
Look behind you. A three-legged toad.
Well, that must be Skippy. Little Bartholomew Liverwort's pet. Cute little fella, bouncing all over the place. Use that third leg as a kickstand. Seen it with my own eyes.
Oh, brother. Real artists don't need licenses.
Well then, real artists ain't getting any deeper inside Fishmouth.
I guess that's where we have to go to the tourism board and get a license.
It wasn't ready. They said just go in without it.
Who said that?
The committee.
No license, no entry.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything I can do to convince you to let me through?
Boy, you've really given up on trying anything creative like, ain't you? We ain't letting you in without a license.
Now, Silas, don't be talking nonsense. We ain't stopping anyone here.
Oh, that's right, Martha. Oh, he's just...
Strongly discouraging. Gotcha. Is there anything I can do to convince you to let me through?
Rude.
Boy, you've really given up on trying anything creative like, ain't you? We ain't letting you in without a license.
Now, Silas.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
we'll be here.
Nope. Didn't need to skip that one, but... Oh, a thug. Is that so?
It's a thuggish-looking big guy smoking a horribly stinky cigarette. I'm not sure I want to mess with this particular local.
I don't think we can take him, Buzz.
No, we can't.
Moldy old buildings receding into darkness, and everything smells horribly of fish and fish things. Ugh.
Why do... She looks kind of familiar, I don't know why.
Boy, am I glad to be here in Fishmouth. Not really. I don't think she has an opinion.
About the green door.
Green light shining through this particular door's window. I don't know what's going on in there, but it's intensely green. You'd probably need protection glasses in there.
Probably.
She doesn't come with the lockpick feature.
He does have claws.
Hello? Go away. Oh, but you see, I'm just interested in local culture and... Go away. Okay.
Fishy.
There is an intense purple light shining through the window in this door. I kinda like purple. Makes for a very moody vibe. I can see why they went for it. Other than that, it's a door. She doesn't come with the lockpick feature.
Okay, same thing again. Knock knock.
Hello?
Go away.
Oh shit.
But maybe I have a very important message to deliver.
Go away.
That first line, that first go away had a very... There was some trembling in that voice. That was mildly terrifying. No, not Kitty.
It's a kid and her dog staring down at the water. Kids, man, not a care in the world.
I'm afraid talking to little kids is on you while we're on this quest.
Fair. Let's go then.
Hey, kid.
Good evening, sir.
I'm Buzz. What's your name?
I'm Annie Pole. This is my doggy woggy Tad.
Nice to meet you, Annie and Tadpole.
Fucking... Ah. Well done. Well done.
So, what you up to?
Just waiting for my cousin. She was supposed to show up a half an hour ago. It's not like her to be this late.
What's your cousin's name?
Priscilla.
Ow!
Really?
You know her?
Maybe. Well, hope she shows up real soon.
Yeah, me too. I hope everything's alright.
What are you drinking there, Annie?
Dolphin's milk. It's really good for you, very nutritious.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I have questions, but no.
Hey, Annie, think you could spare some of that dolphin milk?
I would, but I might need to share it with Tad a bit later. See, he's really hungry, and my cousin's running really, really late. Oh, poor Tad.
Poor Tad. So he likes milk, huh?
Not really. He'd prefer a sandwich, but he'll have to settle for milk because it's all I've got.
So we gotta get you a sandwich. Okay.
Is everything okay with Tad?
What do you mean?
Well, his eyes are,
Wide apart? Yeah, he just sees more that way. He sometimes misses things coming straight at him, but I keep an eye out for them.
That's nice of you. See ya, Annie.
Later, Buzz.
Nice to meet you, Annie. Also, what the fuck?
It says, Fishmouth Tourist Board, tourist information. Sounds useful, I guess.
I suspect so.
Yet.
Oh, that was a reading line again. The accidental skip is not bad about that. Okay.
A cornucopia of...
You should not be using words you don't know the meaning of.
A lot of creepy paintings, mostly fishing related.
Uh-huh.
Fishermen, tentacles, barnacles, and greenish people? Okay.
Starting to smell a lot like fishermen.
Not her type of art. Not my type of art. Some kind of Fishmouth-themed fridge magnets. Magnets, how do they work?
Oh my god. I know that is a reference, but I do not remember what to.
Kitty cares nothing for fridge decorations. I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk. Interactive guide on floppy disk. There's something you don't see every day.
Not anymore, no.
Must be nice to see CRC error again in this day and age.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
She can't read floppy disks. She can't read, period.
That's what you think.
I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast. Appropriate.
I'm several sizes smaller.
Cute. They all say Fishmouth, ew. I agree with the sentiment.
I adore this.
I'm not your personal miniature thief, Buzz.
Miniature. Cute. It's a multi-tool looking thing. They've always intimidated me. Looks over-sophisticated to me.
Over-sophisticated, really?
I'm not your personal miniature thief, Buzz.
Miniature. Cute. It's a bottle of really fancy liquor. The label's almost peeled off it.
So we can get the label?
Nah, I don't need her assistance. Well, I won't just swipe the man's liquor from under his nose, but I doubt he'll be missing that label on the bottle, right?
Exotic liquor.
Label saying rare exotic liquor.
Oh.
It's still a bit sticky, could be reused.
Yeah, could be.
No reason to disguise this filth as exotic liquor.
Not yet. We'll get there. I know we'll get there.
It's the clerk in charge of this tourist info point. He looks, sophisticated.
I'll leave you the pleasure of talking to him.
Hello.
Good evening, sir, and welcome to our info point. My name's William LQPW Watersworth, and I'm an official representative of the Fishmouth Tourist Board. What can I do for you today, sir?
That voice, though. Excellent voice acting. What the hell?
Nice evening we're having, huh?
Nice is not a notion commonly associated with Fishmouth. While the evening, per se, with its undeniable charm and pleasant temperature would qualify as nice, we are in Fishmouth. Therefore, I submit that it's a horrendous evening.
Okay.
You got a point.
Bob Olmstein.
No, sir. William LQPW Watersworth, for what it's worth.
Oh my god. The wit in the writing, I continue to adore. Every couple of lines, there's just this one little thing that I don't see coming, and then I'm just like, God damn it, that's good. First, the dog Tad. Now, what it's worth.
I'm here to visit Fishmouth for a while.
If I may say so, sir, that is a horrible idea.
Yeah, I thought I'd... What? Did you just say horrible idea?
Why, of course. Fishmouth is a run-down, rotting, almost abandoned mockery of a town. Nothing to visit, the people are anything but hospitable, and we're really not accepting of strangers during this particular time of year.
Okay.
I thought you represented the Fishmouth Tourist Board.
I do. You're a tourist, correct? Am I not informing you, sir? I do not see how this is confusing.
He has a point. He actually has a point.
You said you're not accepting of strangers this particular time of year. Are you more accepting at other times?
No, not really. No.
Is it me, or are you going out of your way to drive people away from Fishmouth?
Oh, we only have the tourist's best interest at heart. The best thing a tourist can do in Fishmouth is not be one.
Be one what?
A tourist in Fishmouth.
Nice, welcoming little town. Really enjoying my stay here so far.
Why do you not want me in Fishmouth?
Oh, sir, you might have misunderstood. It's not that we don't want you in Fishmouth. We don't really want anyone here. Ever.
Is that an economically sound attitude you guys are having as a community?
It is the will of the majority, sir.
Which part of Fishmouth do you think is the absolute most repugnant to a visitor?
That's got to be this plaza here we're situated in for sure.
Really? What about the rest of the town?
Oh, just as horrible. No, even more horrible.
Thanks for clearing that up.
He really cannot make up his mind.
Any change of heart about me visiting your lovely town?
No, and not a chance of it in the foreseeable future either.
Thought I'd check. Say, you've got these, welcoming gifts here?
Correctly, Father. Going away gifts, which we do encourage we do at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, what's an offer?
You may choose between 5 options, sir. A jolly good fridge magnet with the inscription, Fish with. Not even once. A leather T-shaped shirt that says, I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast. Horrible grammar, I know. A coffee mug reading, Fishmouth. Yeah. A Fishmouth Tourist Attractions interactive guide on floppy disk. There's really nothing to see, so no point in wasting DVDs on it. And finally, by far the most popular choice, the Fishmouth Multi-Tool. Opens anything, provides hints, helps solve puzzles, coerces people to reveal passwords, requires ceremony, shaving of head, stripping down to underwear, slight change of religion, 6-month-long vow of silence, and a little blood sacrifice. Very useful tool. Which one of the 5 shall it be, sir?
I can't decide yet.
Very well, sir. Do return upon having chosen wisely.
That's a promise.
Can you choose wisely in this case?
Mr. Watersworth, I will come clean. I am one of the entertainers.
What is this you speak of, sir? I don't understand.
The festival, Mr. Watersworth. Is this where I pick up my official entertainer license?
You are very, very, very early, Mr.
Yes, I wanted to get a feel of the place before my performance. It's a habit of mine. Don't worry, I've arranged for my stay in advance.
Very well, sir. What type of entertainment should I look under?
I played the lute, I can discuss noise in less than 30 seconds. I am a renowned magician. I have this talking cat. I'm a stand-up comedian.
I play the lute.
Is that it?
With my eyebrows.
Though I would personally pay to see that. I've got no such entertainment listed here.
I was just testing you. I'm a stand-up comedian.
I would not have guessed, sir. Let us see here. No comedians listed here, I'm afraid.
Just kidding.
I have to check them all.
Hilarious, sir.
We know the right option is Kire, but
I can disperse an audience in less than 30 seconds.
That's entirely too general, sir. Most of our entertainers fall within that category.
Shots fired.
I am a renowned magician.
Magician? We have no magician's book, sir. One might say we have the real deal here in Fishmouth.
The thing is, either it really is Kire or we have... Oh. Oh. Now that's a cool detail. I had not noticed that before. Her eyes follow the cursor entirely. That is a really cool detail. Wow. Anyway, I just noticed because I was like, it's either about Kitty and yeah, I'm moving, or we have to talk to the thug and learn about other options here.
I have this talking cat.
All right, let me see here. Mr. Tornston and his horrible singing beast, is it?
Sure is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Well, what do you know? It does speak. Oh, do make it sing, Mr. Tornston.
It's time to stop being so modest, kidday. The public wants you.
Oh no.
Besides, I think Mr. Watersworth needs to be convinced of your singing abilities, lest he just give some imposters our license.
Quite right, Mr. Tornston.
We will talk about this, Mr. Tornston.
I am ready.
What would you do with a fishman sailor? What would you do with a fishman sailor? What would you do with a fishman sailor early in the morning?
That was something indeed.
Memorable, huh?
To say the least, sir. Here's your license, Mr. Tornston. enjoy your stay, and...
I know. Keep out of everybody's business. Have a great evening, Mr. Watersworth.
Doubtful. Goodbye.
Oh my god. Okay. Kitty is not gonna be happy now. I do want to check.
How you holding up, kitty?
Well, I talk now. We just did some voodoo. Now we're in Fish People Town. At least you're keeping things interesting.
I am.
It is technically all your fault.
True.
Mine? It's Dawn's. Anyway, let's hustle.
Your fault.
What?
Time to samba.
Well, let's talk to the big guy and see what happens.
Hello there, sir.
Buzz off.
Actually, funny thing about that.
I mean it, out-of-towner.
Okay.
It's called Piscataway Plaza. That's Webfoot's.
Mr. and Mrs. Webfoot, here's my entertainer's license.
Huh. I'll be darned. Horrible singing pet, huh? Hey, didn't you say your name was Kirby or something?
Tornston is my stage name.
We just might be attending your show, Mr. Tornston. Welcome to Fishmouth. Keep to yourself, and don't do no nosing around if you don't have to.
Gotcha, Silas. See you folks around.
Okay. Don't want to turn my back on them, but here we are.
There it is. That's Finman's over there.
I don't know, man. It's been all fun and games so far, but this place is giving me the serious creeps.
Can't argue with that.
Let me just check something real quick. Oh, wait. And that's been, well, 3 hours. Technically not that long. But at the same time, I think I'm good for now. My focus is going off a bit. So I wanna give it a nice little save here, because I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna leave it at that. I can try and focus a bit more. I don't think there's anyone that I would raid at the moment, that I would at least feel comfortable raiding. So if you feel like it, go watch Jeff. Jeff is still nice people. He's playing My Friendly Neighborhood, came out yesterday. It's Horror Sesame Street. That's the short of it, which apparently has leaned into some Resident Evil-like mechanics. If you feel like checking that out. Thank you folks for hanging out. I'm glad that I started this game, because it's fucking wild. It's really well written, it has really good humor. I enjoy the references that I get. Yes, again, some of them, yeah. We'll continue this, I'll see if I manage tomorrow. I'm not making any promises. I didn't even expect to stream tonight, to be totally honest. No. Bit of a spur of the moment. I want to do Saturdays, so I'll go ahead and do it. But we will continue this very soon and get through the entire thing. So, and thank you folks for hanging out. You take care of yourselves. Treat yourselves. Do something nice for yourselves. Whether you are in hot weather or currently in complete another rainy season, apparently. Like I am, for some reason. I'm complaining. And I'll see y'all next time. You take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.